The only Tri-Cities news team taking action for you. Keeper Action News.
She is guilty of murder. Phiengchai Sisouvanh convicted of murdering a Pasco mom and ripping the baby from her belly.
Now that decision came just about an hour ago, and Keeper was the first to break it on Twitter and Facebook. The verdict came hours after a trial that lasted about 2 weeks, but came a full 2 years after the murder. The verdict was read before a packed courtroom.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Phiengchai Sisouvanh, guilty of the crime of premeditated first-degree murder.
And Phiengchai Sisouvanh had changed her plea shortly before the trial to not guilty by reason of insanity. That meant her attorneys did not argue that she hadn't committed the crime. They were arguing that she wasn't sane when she did it. But it isn't clear that jurors didn't buy that argument, and they did convict her of plotting the vicious attack. Now, she didn't seem to have much of a reaction when she heard the verdict that is likely to bring her a life sentence.
This was just such a very, very sad case. So it's just nice to have it over with. The trial was very difficult, very emotional, but it does give closure for the family, and hopefully they can go on with their repaired life now.
And the family's desire to move on was also weighed into the decision that this would not be pursued as a death penalty case. Now, the family of her victim, Araceli Camacho Gomez, did not want the process to be dragged out. The baby of Gomez is being raised by his father and his siblings. He apparently did have some developmental problems due to his premature birth, but is doing well. Again, Phiengchai Sisouvanh convicted of first-degree murder for the death in Columbia Park more than 2 years ago. Her official sentencing is next month. Now, we did get this story online to our followers immediately using an iPhone right from the courtroom. So make sure you're following Keeper on Twitter and Facebook, and if you want to call us or text us, it's 539-KEEPER, and you can always send an email to newsroom@keepertv.com.